I know y'all been waiting to see how beautiful this performs and how crazy this blue blade is. So let's get into the video, y'all.
CTB, you know who it is.
YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy ConcisetheBarber. We are back with another Concise review. And yes, we are still on the FX1 series. And I know y'all been waiting for me to do this clipper, this edition of the new FX1s. And yes, we got to the Lopro FX1 series. So let's get into the unboxing and let's see everything that it comes with. Let's get into the video, y'all. All right, so right now, you guys will be surprised. These are actually a little bit cheaper when it comes to the Gold FX1 series. So first thing I like talking about is the price. And for these right now, you can get them from Babyliss website for $199.95. Also, there are other barber supply stores that might have it a little bit cheaper. Y'all got to think about, you know, the time that we're in right now. There's Black Friday sales everywhere. So this is a great time for this to come out because deals are always coming about. So you might find these even cheaper. There might be a site where these are around like $170. So keep your eyes out on that. And this is probably the best time to get these new Lopros. All right, the second thing I like talking about is the power and the battery life. The power on these is basically the same throughout the whole FX1 series. When it comes to their clippers, it is at 6,800 RPMs with the runtime up to 2.5 hours. Now, me personally, I believe that it's a little bit more than that, but we'll discuss that just a little bit more later. Or you can go to my Gold FX1 Concise review where I talk about the battery life and how long it really can last if you are just using that one battery. So make sure you check that out first and then come back to this and finish up this video, because you'll be surprised that these new batteries are just, they're interesting. You know, I understand that they were trying to give us an estimate of runtime, but with this battery, these things really can do some work. So runtime is at 2.5, not bad at all. Average is basically around 3 hours now. A lot of brands are getting their battery life up there to the 3 hour range. So the Lopro is just a little bit under that. The Lopro is said to be just a little bit under that, but I believe that you might get more than 2.5 hours. So just take note of that once you do pick these up. All right, so let's get into the packaging. So when it comes to this packaging, it is a little bit different than the Gold FX1 series. With this clipper, you do get the clipper, the battery, and the charging base for the battery, and there might be charging bases soon for the clipper. So that's what you see right when you open it up. And also, of course, you get a USB-C charger. They switched over to the USB-C chargers and the adapter with a brush, oil, can follower, and the most interesting thing to me, and this is probably why there's a little bit of a price difference, these are just a little bit cheaper than the Gold FX1 clipper, is that these come with just the regular Babyliss blades. These are not the premium blades. They do come with the original blade system for Babyliss. So not bad, but I really wish we got to the place where premium guards are it. Premium guards come in every packaging, especially if we are over the 150, even 180 range. If we're over 180, I believe it would be nice for every clipper and trimmer, even trimmers, to come with the premium guards, because I do believe that Babyliss has premium trimmer guards as well. So definitely think that was dope. This is what you get in the package. Definitely a nice package. And we're gonna talk about packages soon too in a future video about who gives out the best accessories when it comes to brands. And shout out to Cal the Barber because he gave me that idea. So let's get into the next section, which is the design. And I know you guys want to hear about this because the differences is really subtle, but it makes so much of a difference. So we're going to get right into it. When it comes to this design, you guys can see automatically this smoked out gray is a new color wave. It's black, gray, and blue because of the blade. But I do love that, and I do love the fact that the indent seems to be more prominent where my thumb can really rest. I honestly love the fact that this is a little bit better, to be honest. Also, when it comes to the back, I know you guys see these, I'm gonna call these the finger molds. In the back is where you'll really place your hand while you're cutting, and to be honest, it is in the perfect position. Every time I use these, my hand placement goes exactly where these molds are for your finger. So I definitely like that, love that. The click lever, this click lever needs to be on every Babyliss clipper, hands down. This is like one of the most easiest, softest, just a flow of a click, and it stays in that click. It's not gonna move or adjust up and down while you're cutting. Definitely like that. And of course the red button, the quick release, the click lever is fine. Of course we have the battery. We talked about this battery a lot already. They're just amazing. Let's continue with this design, and we're gonna talk about this blade just a little bit in the next section. But this blue right here, this blue blade right here, I'm trying to tell you, it just does something to you, especially when you're a person that love blue. Like, look at my blue light in the back. You know, I got blue everything. I think Babyliss really, they understood that Concise might be the happiest barber in the world if we came out with a blue blade. I think they did it for me, y'all. I think they did. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think they did it for me. And also, they even gave us a blue screw on the click lever. You know, it's just the subtle touches. You know what I mean? It's just the subtle things that they can do to enhance a clipper, and I love it. I love it. This is just one of the things about barbering that I really love, is that when you get something new and you start to see all the little things that is new about it, you appreciate it. So shout out to Babyliss, shout out to Dennis for sending me these. This is a beautiful look. I love the gray. I love the matte of it. It's not shiny, glossy, nothing like that. So definitely a shout out to y'all. Y'all definitely did a great job with these low pros, because I was not a fan of the first ones. Not sure why. Maybe it was because of the blade. Maybe it was just, I don't know, but they upgraded. So like I said, we're gonna talk about this blade next. And this blade, I said this in the Gold FX series, the gold clipper has this same exact blade, but this is just the blue version, the MIM blade. This is the metal injection molding blade. And I talked about the look of it, how it kind of is a fusion of the Fusion blade and the Fast Feed blade. I do like that. I love the little swivel right here. You know, I don't know if y'all seen Fifth Element, the stones. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And if y'all never seen that movie, you got to see it. But I definitely love this blade. It's a fade blade, but that small little bevel that it has, that's everything that I need. And I'm glad they upgraded the steel blade. I'm so glad. We needed it. I talked about this already, but I'm hyped every time I talk about it. I was waiting for Babyliss to upgrade this blade. Now, and maybe I'm being real picky or stingy, whatever you want to call it, but the cutting blade, I wonder if they're going to give us another cutting blade as well, because I don't think they're just going to stop with this blade. I definitely think they might come out with a new cutting blade as well. And also, I don't know if it's me, but the cutting blade on this is black. I seen a blue one. If that picture was a lie, shame on them. But if there is a blue one, I need to get the blue cutting blade just to have it all blue out, man, because that is definitely dope. That's the design of this clipper. And also, I'm gonna talk about the weight just a little bit. It's really balanced, especially when the battery is in. When you click this bad boy out, it's still balanced. Like, even though the motor is right up here, it does not feel top heavy when I'm holding this in my hand. But when you put that battery in, it's just really well balanced, and it's not too light, not too heavy. It's just right in the middle. So I love that. So shout out to them when it comes to the design. All right, so now we are in the performance section, and I have to be honest with y'all, this thing blew me away. I liked the Gold FX, don't get me wrong, that thing is a beast. They're both at 6,800 RPMs. However, I don't know what it is with this blade, with this flow, this style. This seems a little bit stronger than the Gold FX, and it might not be. It could be the casing that makes it feel like it's stronger when you turn it on, but I just love the cut with these low pros. How it sounds is amazing. It balls out very well. It takes down bulk. The crunch that you hear it's not, like I said, it's not that much different from the Gold FX, don't get me wrong, but I don't know what it is, but this seems like it has just a little more oomph to it. Like, once you get it in your hand, you're gonna see it fits better in your hand than the Gold FX. I will say that, but when you turn it on, it just sounds beautiful. It hums well. You know what I mean? It has that low profile, and it cuts. It just cuts very, very well. I can't like exaggerate that enough. It does. Like, I could pick these up all the time and cut with them. It's not something I feel like I had to put down and try something else or use something else to get something else. And I don't even have these zero gap. I guarantee if I zero gap these can just be the one all be all, just to be honest. But I can cut with these all day, and they do not get hot as they don't get hot as the standard blade or the wedge blade. So it can get warm depending on how long you're using them. Of course, I'm a person that does a lot of product reviews, so I'm just going to keep these on. I'm not turning these off much at all while I'm doing a review, just to see how long or how fast it does to get real warm. And it has not gotten that warm on me when I kept these on for, like, let's say 3 to 4 cuts in a row, back to back to back. And for all those that are like about sanitation, yes, I spray my stuff down. I do wait, because I do have a wait time. So don't even try to come for me. But all I'm saying is that this thing works amazing, and I love using it, to be honest. So far, when it comes to the clippers, this in the Boost is my favorite, hands down. This in the Boost. If I had this blue blade on the Boost with the blue ones that I have, I'll be overjoyed, just to be honest. So I can't wait till you can buy these blades separately, because I probably will put them on every Babyliss trimmer. Every Babyliss clipper I have. Shout out to them, man. This thing performs very, very well. And now we're going to get into the observation section. Let's see if I even have an observation. No. So now we're going to get into my concise review. Is this something that's going to stay on my station? Throughout the video, if you guys have gotten to this point, you could definitely see that I'm going to keep these on my station. And is this something that's an automatic buy for you? Honestly, this is probably one of the most upgraded things that Babyliss have came out with that I am so proud of, that I would say it is a good buy. It's not a must buy, but it's a good buy. Like, this is something that if you bought it, you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm glad I got them. Even if you have everything that you need already, this is just a good clipper to have. You might switch something out just because of this clipper, but I'm not telling you to get it or not. I'm just saying that if you have it in your budget to get something new and you want to see how well this thing performs, you will not be disappointed. I'm being honest. So that's my concise review when it comes to the Lopro Clipper FXONE series. And this blue blade, man, I'm loving it. If they have a blue cutting blade, I need that. And if the website I seen it on is a fake, they need to be shut down because they messing with me. But that's my concise review. Make sure you guys turn on your notification bell to see more of the FXONE series or my other concise reviews. And if you want to see more, I'll put them up right here. So thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video, which will be the trimmer. Be blessed.
CTB. You know who it is.